Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you all so very much. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. The Fair Act and all that good stuff is in my description box with some extra stuff. So let's get to it, y'all. Okay, let's get to it. This is part two. Part two. If Arabs can get on social media and say that they are studying us, we can get on social media and say we are studying them. Because that's exactly what I've been doing lately. I have been studying Deathpire. Deathpire and their history. And I've been finding some stuff that it's a doozy, y'all. Okay? And it's not nothing that I have not been saying all along in the first place. Okay? Three rappers that has recently passed has had ties to Deathpire. Okay? And there has been so much alleged rumors, alleged truth, alleged everything going around social media about Deathpire. Used to be distribution. You know, it started off from a credit card to a distribution company to now a record label, y'all. Okay? They say they started off, this is on YouTube. They started off as they wanted to, this is what they said on YouTube and other social media websites, that they started Empire so that they can help artists that's getting bad deals. That they wanted to be, you know, a solution to a big problem of artists not liking their record deals. Okay? Now, while they're saying this, they're also on social media saying that before this whole wave blew in of, you know, demises, this state to this city to this city to this state, before this big wave blew in of African Americans in the community, in the rap game, in the celebrity game, in the everything, y'all. They were tied to all of these street associations that's out here snapping out in the community. Zooted out of their minds, taking out innocent people in their own communities, and tied to big time balling niggas, house niggas. And then them reaching back out to the community. This is what's going around on social media, y'all. This is alleged. That they're reaching out and social media websites that these $30 million, more than that, hundreds of millions of dollars, rap artists are putting bags on the other one's head for the dumbest, stupidest things ever. Just because one says, I'm the king of this city or state, or the other one says, no, I'm the king of this city or state. And then one or the other comes a demise because two people right here don't got enough sense. They ain't got enough, y'all, to leave this crap alone. I'm worth $30 million. Why should I care? If you're talking about me, I'll put the truth out on a video or whatever, and I'll go about my life. I ain't trying to battle with you on who is the king of Memphis. Now, what I'm about to talk to you all about right now is like I said, and like I started off, and like I left off from the last video. Okay? Arabs. Okay? In the name of the piano man from Deathpire. Okay, y'all? Has swooned in. Okay? On our community. On something that belongs to us, hip-hop. They have swooped in. They have put people on the inside and all that other good stuff. Okay? To study us. They got this on the internet. Hear me out, y'all. Okay? On the internet, Deathpire, the boss man of Deathpire, he has it on the internet, and his people that works for him, they proudly says that, they studied us. Okay? People from Germany and all kind of different little Persian, different races. Oh, my goodness, y'all. They are studying us. Okay? We are like lab rats to them right now. We are lab rats. The rappers that's out right now, they are lab rats or sellouts. Lab rats, sellouts, or real niggas that's stepping back, peeping what's really going on. Okay? It's a lot going on right now. First of all, I want to break something down to y'all really quick because I'm feeling good and I want to try to just knock it out real fast. Okay? Deathpire records labels now. They used to be distribution, but record label now. Okay? 3 different artists. Deathpire record labels, owner, CEO, or boss man. His race is Islamic. Islamic races, they're well into Greek mythology. They love them some Greek mythology. Have they mixed Greek mythology up with African Americans and taken African Americans out and putting it through Greek mythology and sitting back laughing about it? Let's see, y'all. Okay? 3 different artists. 3 artists. Mo3, King Von, Young Dolph. Okay? 3 artists. All ties to Empire. Right now. Empire. Do any of their deaths have anything to do with Greek mythology? Something that Islamics is very well into. They are deep into Greek mythology. It's a part of their everyday lives. So, any of these artists' lives was taken out or surrounded by anything of Greek mythology? Ask yourself this question. This part 2, y'all. Okay? I'm finished my hair now. Part 2. Who we gonna start with first, y'all? Who do you want to start off with first? Let's start off with Mo3, y'all. Let's start off with Mo3. Dallas, Texas. Mo3. Legendary Mo3. Without him, this video would not be possible right now. Okay? Mo3. Did his death have anything to do with anything that has to do with Greek mythology? Something that Arabs is like religiously inclined to. Greek mythology. Okay? So let's think about Deathpire is tied to Greek mythology. Deathpire sends their people out to bring in, you know, more victims, allegedly. Let's see who they sends out, y'all. Let's see who's tied into Mo3. We on Mo3 right now, y'all. Why ain't anybody saying anything about Future having something to do with Mo3 being taken out? We know he was a part of his ops coming at him. We know Future was a part of the cover-up. Okay? So why ain't anybody saying anything about Future? Please tell me this, y'all. Mo3 is all over the flyers that Future is putting out. Then they want to come at... I said who? Mo3, right? They want to come at Mo3. Mo3 is all over the flyers. Police is called and all this other bull crap comes out. And then all of a sudden, Future erases information. This is why I say the industry is a part of all this mess. They know everything that's going on. So don't sit back and be like, oh, this celebrity, he ain't got nothing to do with it. He ain't got nothing to do with it. When a lot of them have something to do with it. Future ain't no different than nobody else. Than background dancer. Future ain't no difference than Big Bird. He was a part of messing up Mo3's image and being a part of the lie. Promoters. We gonna get to them later. Promoters. They was a part of joining in with this bull crap just to come at a person on, you know, because everybody else is on this bandwagon. I'm finna get on the bandwagon with them. Let's get to the real thing that we need to be talking about right now. That will tie Deathpires to their artists passing away. There is a known history that Arabs and, you know, Arabians or whatever y'all want to call them, and Islamic people, you know, they have a strong tie with Greek mythology. They love Greek mythology. They live by Greek mythology. They do things by Greek mythology. Okay? I said something about something in Mo3 video. And I came across something else that just popped up and I did not even know. Okay? And it was in an interview that his boss man, okay, the piano man, said some things. And I did not even know he said it. And I watched this video before and I even had it in, you know, but I was looking for a certain thing and I went, you know, sometimes you be tuned into something and don't listen to everything. And when I went back and I listened to it, it said, you know, talking about jack-o'-lanterns. And I talked about jack-o'-lanterns recently. And when I talked about jack-o'-lanterns, I talked about it being a joke, that Mo3 was a joke to everybody, and that jack-o'-lantern in his video meant something. And I also said in a couple recent videos that his label had a lot to do with how dark his videos start getting in the direction that they came in. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to say Mo3 because this is what I feel. I feel like Mo3 led me to going back to something. Okay? I'm going to see, can I go to it right now for y'all? Going back to something. Wait a minute. I'm gonna just put the videos in the description box, y'all, because I'm feeling too good right now. I really am. Feeling too good right now to even. I'm gonna put all the little marks of where you should go to so y'all can try to find what I'm telling y'all about. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it all. I'm just feeling so good right now. It's like I'm relaxed and I finally finished my hair. Y'all don't know when you're doing your own hair. Take a long time. See, I got some skills y'all don't know about. I went to school to do hair. I went to school to do nails. So, I got some skills. Okay, y'all? I want to talk about something really, really quick, y'all. First of all, first but foremost, I am on a mission to help out our communities to make it a little bit safer, you know, a lot safer. And I have some people right now that's coming at me hard, really, really hard. Like, I already told y'all about, you know, Deathpire. I already told y'all about that. But I want to talk to you all about some bloggers. Okay? The one that I made the video about only a face only a mother could love. This person really hates me. Okay? This person not only hates me, and he has some serious issues. He's not about just getting out the truth and this and that. He's a serious hater. He hates other bloggers that's doing good. Like, he wants to be the only one in the spotlight, and he don't want to share that spotlight with anybody. It doesn't matter if they deserve it or not. He is such a huge hater. So if you want to know who I'm talking about, it's my video called A Face Only a Mother Could Love. Okay? And everybody is flocking to his channel, listening to him, thinking that he is something special. It's sad. It is truly sad. And another person that's sad, and I'm going to just say it like it is. He act like he was on my side when people was coming at me. He act like he was the man and got me to talking about him, taking up for me. And people start going to his page and acting like, you know, they were supporting him because of me too. I was sending them to him. And he turned on me just like this. And he's from Memphis, y'all. He's a blogger from Memphis. And he got somebody to try to sound like me to put them on his video and make a video. And I'm like, is he serious? This an older guy, and he reports, news reports, and acts like he care about things that's going on in the world right now. How can you when this is how you come? It's sad, but it's the truth. It's the truth, y'all. Okay? These some dumb niggas out here. old and young. Old and young haters. And it is what it is. I told y'all it's a major war going on right now. Okay? Them house niggas against the real niggas. The haters against the real niggas. I'm telling y'all. A lot going on. Now I want to get to this real quick because it's been 20 minutes and I ain't even got to it yet. Okay? 3 artists under Deathpire. Okay? All of them went out in their demise, tying them up with something to do with Greek mythology. Something that their owner, their boss man, their business partner, silent business partner, now all out in the open business partner, because they don't like when you first sign with them for you to tell everybody you were their business partner. They don't want everybody to know right away. Just in case, allegedly, they want to, get rid of you. Won't too many people know about it. If you are not bragging about, you just signed with this new record label. Okay? Now, I just want to talk about Greek mythology real quick. Because Islamic people, Arabian people, have a thing with Greek mythology. Okay? Mo3 being taken out on I-35. People coming forth, going on lives. 3 sisters or cousins, 3 sisters, whatever you want to call them, going on a live. All kinds of stuff adding up to somebody running strings. Okay? Tying all these loose ends, making people think this cannot be, that this can't be real. That all of this is adding up to Greek mythology. This can't be real. Somebody is playing games or they just messing with us. One thing about what Mike Tyson said, study your enemy. When you study your enemy, you study everything that's going on around them. Everything that's tied to them. All the people that's tied to them. You study, you study, you study. You want to know the ins and outs of this person, and that is their Achilles heel. Okay? Just like Hercules. What was his hair? His strength was in his hair. You find out what is their strength and what is their weakness. And when you find out what their weakness is, bingo, you got them. You have them when you find out what their weakness is. Okay, let's go back a little bit more. Okay? Try to break it down fast. Deathpire Records. Now, started off as studying niggas. Hooking up with the right niggas. Putting more of your people out from all over the world. Germany, whatever places. Persian. Putting them in niggas' houses to learn niggas. You place people there. Niggas being stupid enough to trust people that they shouldn't trust. Just because they got an innocent face. And they sound like us and talk like us. And you just feel like, oh, they sound like us, talk like us. And they telling us that they've been riding with us for the longest. They listen to all the old school people. So they are a part of us. Okay? You have interviews. Your workers have interviews with people. Your workers have interview with a certain 92 point something. And you get to talking about empire. Okay? Now, never mind, they done came up in the rap game and all the game of the black people. community and, you know, the hip hop stuff, you didn't came up off of black people. Okay? And you're bragging about you studied us and came up off of us. Okay? And that's okay. You can make as billions and millions of dollars as you can make off of us. But when you find out that somebody that made a TV show called Empire, okay? Now, for years you done studied to study us. Somebody done put you on the path to study niggas. But all of a sudden a big time TV show come out, and you can't say Empire wasn't big time, because it was. Everybody know about Empire. Okay? Empire comes out. You say you get a message of people telling you, oh, you the guy that owns the empire and the blah, 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 blah. You say, when I go home, just because I love hip-hop community, but when I go home, don't mean I want to watch it on TV. I would rather watch the Animal Channel. You said this. Okay? I'm going to put all the videos in my description box, y'all. Okay? And I hope that they don't be deleted by the time y'all see them. Okay? Because this is what he said. He said he hopes. Okay? I got my copy. He hopes. Y'all better get y'all a copy. He said that he would rather, not he hopes, he would rather watch the Animal Channel. You know they call black people monkeys. He said he would rather watch the monkeys than watch them real niggas on TV. But he making money off of them through music, through insurance policies, through you running the streets, putting the word out to press this word and that word. Oh, we finna get into some deep stuff, y'all. Because word on the street is, there are some phone conversations that's floating around that the ABC boys got that's amongst some top dogs right now, y'all. Okay? And that means, you know, the big boys. They got some phone conversations of some things, okay, that can be used against them in the state of, you know, in the court, y'all. Okay, y'all? Let's get back to Greek mythology. That Arabs love Greek mythology. Okay? They are using us against us. And they putting it through something that they love, Greek mythology. They going through some history stuff to put with us, to take us out against us. This is crazy, y'all. Okay? Mo3. Sisters of Grey. Go to Greek mythology and look up Sisters of Grey. Their whole thing in Greek mythology was to bring somebody to a certain location so the ops could get them and conquer and win the war. Okay, y'all? Sisters of Grey. Okay? Send this nigga off. Alright? Y'all ask yourself, how could this be possible? I'm going to tell y'all this. How that Arabs could come and take over the hip-hop game. And the people that told them about the hip-hop gang, J-Rock and all these other people that, you know, put people in motion to this person and that person, they broke. But these Arabs is rich. But they broke. But they don't want to put them emotions in places for to help take down their community. Y'all. Okay? Now, Sisters of Grey, their purpose was the ops used them to take down their ops. Okay? Same thing happened to Mo3. 3 Sisters of Grey. The Skeet sisters. It's 3 of them, y'all. It's 3 sisters. Okay? That Mo3 left their house and he was taken out. This is what they're saying. Okay? But other people don't feel that way. Other people feel like when they made a certain statement and said, it's not your fault of what you saw, they feel like they saw something more. Because people are saying that they wasn't on the expressway. So if the Ski Sisters wasn't on the expressway, then was Mo3 taken from the Ski Sisters' house? Or was Mo3's toy taken in front of the Ski Sisters? Because you wouldn't say that for nothing. Okay? Just saying. We're just throwing that out there. Alright, y'all? So here we are. We have Mo3. Greek mythology. Location. I-35. The Sisters of Grey. The Ski Sisters. Greek mythology. Okay, y'all? Okay. Then we have rap artist number 2. King Von, y'all. King Von. Does anything compare to what happened to him that night? Well, yes. If you think about what Mike Tyson said, study your enemies. If you studied Mo3, if you put the right people around Mo3 to study him and see what he liked, what he disliked, what's his weakness, who was the person that was close enough to him to realize all of those things? Yes, Rain Man. That's why Rain Man was so aggressive when Mo3 was out with anybody or something, some people that he didn't know about. He was so aggressive to the point that he, had Mo3 to ask the people there, could he come there to where he was at? This is how aggressive he was. He wanted to be a part of everything, a part of his life. Okay, y'all? So, location has a lot to do with somebody on the inside knowing every single person you deal with, everywhere you going, everywhere you coming from, everywhere you going to. Location. Okay? I want y'all to think about all of this because it has a lot to do with Greek mythology. What Arabians love, Islamic people love Greek mythology. Okay? So, Greek mythology it is. Mo3 and the Sisters of Grey. Okay? King Von. Okay? Then we're going to talk about... Wait, is we going to talk about King Von first? No, we're going to talk about... I got all his stuff on my mind right now. We're going to talk about Young Dolph. Okay? And his connection with Greek mythology. Okay, y'all? To let you all know that this is not no joke. They not playing. Alright, y'all? Okay, this part 2. It's going to be a part 3. I'm going to need a break in a minute. Okay, y'all? But, okay. Young Dolph. Greek mythology. Okay, y'all? Young Dolph was taken out at Makita's, or whatever you call it, cookie shop. Okay, y'all? In Greek mythology. Okay? And this is in Islamic, okay, history as well. The Arabian history. Okay? In Islamic history, in Greek mythology, Makita's was Queen of the South, y'all. Okay? Who have been getting into it a lot, y'all? king of the South. They have been battling on who is king of the South. The most stupidest thing in the world, but this is what they're battling now over. Who is the king of Memphis? King of the South. And one has lost their life because of this stupidity. Okay, y'all? King of the South. Now let's talk about Greek mythology. Does his death have anything to do with Greek mythology? He was hit up standing next to a window, y'all. And when you go into Makita's cookie shop, it's a puddle of glass, y'all. A puddle of glass. All right? I want y'all to do a little homework and look up who is Queen of the South? Y'all. Who is Queen of the South? I got a little buzz. I gotta look it up again myself. But I know it got something to do with what's going on right now. Queen of the South. Queen of the South. Give me a little sippy sip, y'all. It says enemy. Oh my God. I put Queen of the South in. It says enemy, y'all. This is crazy. It says a person who is actually opposed or hostile to someone or something. The traditional enemies of his tribe. This is crazy, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. I want y'all to give me a second, y'all. I want to talk about something really quick. First, I want to talk about Young Dolph. I'm going to say this before I even can find what I'm looking for. The Queen of the South in Greek mythology. Her man name was Solomon or something like that. I'm got a little buzz right now, y'all. So excuse me if I mess up something, okay? He tried to trick her to come, walk through a pond, okay? She showed up somewhere and he wanted her to walk through a pond, okay? A pond that looked like water, but it wasn't water, it was glass, okay? Now, I want y'all to think about the window that was hit out at Makita's. The people that came in there on the inside and outside, it was a puddle of glass, okay? In Greek mythology, there was a puddle of glass that Solomon wanted the Queen of Sheba. That's her name, okay? Sheba. Solomon wanted the Queen of Sheba. I have to remember it, y'all. Wanted the Queen of Sheba to walk through a puddle of what she thought to be was going to be, something innocent. Was going to be glass. Okay, a puddle of glass. And she dropped to her knees. Now, I want y'all to think about Young Dolph, y'all. Before he passed away, he dropped to his knees. Okay? he fell through the bottom of the window. Okay, so he dropped to his knees. Okay, y'all, this is in Greek mythology. She dropped to her knees, and then she was, allowed to leave or whatever. And when she left, it was a little issue after that, but she was allowed to leave, but she dropped to her knees. Okay, and there was something about curiosity too when it had to do with King Von. King Von was supposed to meet up with Boosie. He was supposed to meet up with Boosie that night. So, curiosity. This thing has something to do with the Greek mythology because of curiosity. Okay? Curiosity can lead to, you are so curious, okay, that it can lead you to astray. Like I was saying about a lot of stuff young Dolph was doing to people, leading them astray. So curiosity can lead you to astray too. Okay, so he was curious, King Von, of what Boosie had to talk to him about. So he came to the hookah lounge, okay, y'all, to meet up with Boosie. But Boosie did not show up, y'all. Okay, set up. Scream set up to me. Okay, I don't know about everybody else, allegedly. But that's what it seemed like to me. You tell somebody to come somewhere and then you don't show up. Okay, they was doing that same thing to Mo3. They was telling him to show up in places so they could meet with him and talk about stuff. He would show up and they would not show up. It's a game. This is what they all are doing. Okay, so Greek mythology with this one. Okay, young Dolph, Queen of Sheba, Makeda is, that's the name for Queen of Sheba, Queen of the South. Okay, young Dolph and Yo Gotti was arguing constantly about who is the king of the South. Okay, and then he gets taken out at Makeda's, that stands for Queen of Sheba. Who is the Queen of the South? This is not no joke, y'all. Okay? These Arabs have been playing games with us, and I'm understanding why they want to flag my pages. They don't want me to tell y'all what's really going on. Okay? They are basing these rappers' lives off of Greek mythology, something that they love. I'm telling y'all this again. Okay? King Von. King Von. Let's talk about King Von, y'all. I've been feeling a little good, so I'm going to try to fan the paper so I can fan the King Von. Because there's a lot I want to talk about. A whole heap of lot, y'all. King Von died at a hookah lounge. Okay? He always talked about smoking on a hookah pack. Remember, y'all? He kept talking about people that was taken out. He smoking on their packs, right? That was like his, that was like a normal thing to him, to smoke on somebody, right? What are the odds of him getting taken out at a hookah lounge, y'all? Think about it. If your enemies study you, they know where to take you out at. They know where to embarrass you at. They know where to catch you at your most vulnerable spot. Just like Mo3. He rapped about being on a highway and this and that and that and this. Not always having his stuff with him, his toys. And he go out without his toy on a highway that he rapped about all the time. And who but somebody very, very close to him could take those things from him and make him look stupid that he passed in that way on a highway. People that's running around here saying that they're people's partners are not really their partners. Okay, y'all? They're not really their partners. Okay? So, here we go. Hookah is a water pipe, y'all, used for heating or vaporizing or smoking tobacco. Okay? So a hookah is smoking on something. Okay, y'all? He always talked about smoking on people that was taken out, right, y'all? Pandora's box symbolizes the evil of the world and temptations. And this is tied to hookah, y'all. This is tied to King Von and his demise. The evil of the world and temptations that we can't, resist, really, right? Because of curiosity. Curious to know what Boosie wanted. He came and showed up at the hookah lounge because he was curious to know what this Louisiana, I think he's from Louisiana, artist want from me. I'm from Shy. I'm from, I'm from the hood. And this big time Louisiana legend, Boosie, wants to meet up and talk to me. He felt like that was an honor. So he shows up to this hookah lounge. Okay, y'all? He shows up. And when he shows up, he's waiting on Boosie. But then he gets an opportunity, y'all. Somebody pops up and tells him, guess what? Somebody you've been wanting to deal with is here right now. All you got to do is pop out and handle your business. He is here. King Von, being who he is, jumps out of a car to go and fight with somebody that was talking crap about him on the internet and everything, and he get to face them face to face and handle his business. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. And it's on the same night he just got his album released. He thinking he having a good night. But lo and behold, y'all. Lo and behold, he jumps out of this car. And he goes and jumps on this person. And somebody else jumps out. And they got a toy. And his boys don't got nothing. Nobody around him don't got nothing to protect him. He's just out in the open with a whole bunch of people behind him that, his boys. But nobody has nothing to handle their business with. Word on the street is Deathpire puts the play in motion Y'all, that's word on the street. So we now have Young Dolph that's taken out at a cookie store. That his background of trying to be the king of the South, he gets taken out at the Queen of the South location. And it has Greek mythology background. Mo3 being taken out has Greek mythology background. King Von being taken out has the Pandora's box. All this Greek mythology background. The Pandora's box. And you being curious about something. And materialistic. And you showing up. And the Pandora's box only has temptations in there. All these females, different shapes, different sizes, different forms. The Pandora's box. Shisha? Something like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. All three artists got something to do with Greek mythology. And they're taken out. And there's others. And you and your guys are bragging on YouTube that you study black people. You're bragging on YouTube. And you got even other black people that's hosting. I'm going to try to put everything in the description box, y'all. So y'all can know what I'm talking about. Go to my description box, y'all, and look at these videos that's going to be in my description box. This guy is sitting up here talking about Empire and that he wished they would have worked with him to work something out. It could have went better. He said he never watched the show, but you took time out to study black people and the rap game and all that stuff, but you didn't want to watch Empire. You said in this interview, it's in my description box, y'all. You were saying that when you get home, you love the hip-hop community, but you ain't trying to watch them on TV when you get home. You'll rather watch the Animal Channel. Black people don't even know when they're being insulted. And the host of the show, before they says anything about anything, you know what the host of the show says? The host of the show says, I stopped watching Empire after the first season. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Empire, you know, they fell off after some couple of seasons. But the first 1 and 2 of, maybe even the third season. But I know for sure the second season and the third season, they came hard. Empire was doing their thing. But the host of this page that had this guy on their show, oh, after the first season, Empire wasn't nothing. Really? Really? You don't know when you being insulted. And then you agreeing with somebody insulting you and your race in your face. And you going along with them saying that Empire was nothing after the first season, which was a lie. I'll come back with a part 3 and put some, clips of part 2 of Empire and part 3 of Empire and show you that Empire was still doing their thing in other seasons. But our own black folks, house niggas, y'all, they want to get up here and say, because they on here with the Arab, they want to say that, Empire wasn't nothing after the first season. Really? I know I had something else I had to tell y'all. Oh, yes. Makeda's. Makeda means Queen of Sheba, right, y'all? So, in southwestern Arabia, okay, I told y'all it's a Islamic tradition, okay, that the Queen of Sheba is the child of the man who destroys the legendary Snake King, okay. This is another thing that comes from Greek mythology about the Queen of Sheba. Yeah. Okay, that has something to do with young Dolph being taken out. Look up Makeda's. Y'all. Okay? She has to do with Greek mythology too. Something that Arabians is so tied into. Which tells you that Deathpire is a part of this demise as well, y'all. Okay? So it's not just about no soldier boy. He's being used because he's stupid, like I said. Okay? He was a part of it. He's being used. But he ain't the only one, y'all. Okay? We have a higher, more traditional thing that's going on right now with, what's taking place. Okay? Another thing that I want to talk to y'all about. I want y'all to think about the Queen of Sheba, Makeda. Okay? The cookie place. Makeda. In Greek mythology, she is Queen of Sheba. Queen of the South. Okay? She is legendary. Her daddy is known as being the legendary Snake King. And look what Mo3 had in all his videos. This is what I was telling y'all about. Who really was behind what was being put in Mo3's videos. Now it's showing y'all. Okay? It's showing y'all. If you go to one of the videos in my description box, you are going to see Deathpire is going to mention what the same thing I said about Jack-o'-lantern. Okay? And I didn't even know that was in a video. I went back later and watched this and I was like, oh my God. I just talked about this being in Dun Dun and Mo3 video. Jack-o'-lantern. And then I go to this 2016. He's talking about, okay, Deathpire. He's talking about the same thing I'm talking about in this video. And I did not even know that was in there. And it was in my description box of one of my old videos. I swear I did not hear that part before. If I did, I just must go back to it. It's getting serious out here, y'all. It really is. Legendary Snake King. Look where Rain Man named that baby. CC Baby. Legend. Pay attention to the games that's being played. This goes to show you that Rain Man, Prince of Darkness, all these people was a part of trying to extort money off of Mo3. Mo3 was talking about he was tired of doing free shows. Rain Man had Mo3 doing a bunch of free shows. Was they really free or was he getting paid for it? Mo3 wasn't getting paid. He was playing all kind of games with Mo3. A whole bunch of things, y'all. Pond of Glass. Young Dolph was in a bunch of glass. A sea of glass was all around him because of the windows was hit out at all those bottom windows. So he was in a pond of glass. Go to Greek mythology. You will see that Makeda means Queen of Sheba. Queen of Sheba, a pond of glass. She was to walk through, and she didn't do it. She fell to her knees. Young Dolph was brought to his knees, and then he was hit up like crazy. Greek mythology, same thing. What's the odds of the people that all three artists are assigned to being a fanatic of Greek mythology? Islamic people love Greek mythology. Why all of these artists, every one of them, the way they were taken out, have to do with Greek mythology, y'all? That's their Achilles heel. They found out what makes them tick, what makes them weak, what makes them strong. They found out that their weaknesses. And they use their managers to find out all their weaknesses. They managers try to act like they were their best friends, that they were really close to them. Mo3 manager act like that. He was his boy. He was his partner. He got to know everything. And Mo3 tried to have something from him, he still was on him. Okay? Same thing. King Bun, people around him act like they was his boys. And then what happened afterwards? They said that they went to his house and robbed him after he was taken out, y'all. Trust. Trust in the wrong people. He said, Jack of all trades, y'all. Master of none. He said this in one of his interviews. And I said this in a video that I had no clue it matched up with this. And then I just went back to it. Something took me back to it. And I just looked at it and was like, wow. I just said this in one of the videos. This crazy. These managers, these labels and distribution deals have a lot to do, allegedly, with the demise of these artists. I got people that's scared right now. They're scared for some artists that's out right now. They're scared for them. They were telling me, like, you know, say a prayer for these artists. They were telling me this. Mo3 or something like that. Let me see. I have to look for it. They were telling me this. I think it was Mo3. I have to find it, y'all. I want y'all to think about something too. I want y'all to think about Scarface. Y'all remember the movie Scarface? Do y'all remember Scarface? And do y'all remember when he had police, dirty cops that were, you know, extorting him for money? Okay? And then not only was the dirty cops extorting him for money, the more cops was adding on, or more detectives or whatever. They were adding on that they were trying to extort him for money too. That you remember the part when they was like, oh, and throwing some tickets that we want to go to out of, you know, town or whatever. And, you know, on Scarface, he was telling him how much money that he wanted too for to be quiet and be a part of this whole crap too, along with the other person that was already extorting him for money. So this was like what Mo3 was going through. One person wanted to extort him for money, then another person, then another person, then another person. And people were wondering, why did Prince of Darkness come to Mo3 house before he was taken out? And I was like, did he tell him a lie and tell him that, you know, he was like, he good. Just do some videos with these other artists and you good. You don't have to worry about them. Remember I was saying this? Is this why Mo3 was doing all these videos with the ops? Because he showed up at his door and was like, everything cool, just do some, let them make some money and everything good. But if you think about it, why would he show up just to put money in other artists' pockets and say, do some music with them? And, you know, you cool, you don't gotta worry about the ops and blah, 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 blah. Why would he do that just to put money in other people's pockets? If he was going to show up at Mo3's house and talk to Mo3, he got to get something out of it too. So was he trying to extort money out of Mo3 too? Ask yourself this question. And what part was he about to play? Did he tell Mo3 to pay him a certain amount of money and he going to protect him? It had to be something. He not finna show up there for nothing. He ain't just showing up there to, you know, keep the peace. He's showing up to get something out of it too. So, did he ask Mo3 to pay him a certain amount of money and Mo3 wasn't trying to hear it? Because Mo3 had already made plans to, you know, sign with Yo Gotti and them, and he was like, I ain't studying they offers. Ask yourself this question. Was he a part of... Ask yourself this question, y'all. The extortion. Okay? Now I'm finding out some stuff about the Grim Reaper too, y'all. His security guard. People are saying that the security guard swing both ways, y'all. Like Sogeo and all the other ones. So it makes sense that his security guard would be on the same side of Sogeo now. Because they all Sogeo. Okay? Swinging. Both ways swinging. Okay, y'all? So it makes sense that his security guard would be a part of the play if he swing both ways too of his ops and they all swing both ways. It makes sense about a lot of things right now that's going on. Okay? Another thing that I need a little help about, y'all. Okay? I need a little help with this because I'm hearing something. I'm hearing a little something through the grapevine, y'all. Alright? Word on the street. Allegedly, is that somebody named, what's her name? It's a female. And they're saying that she has some ties to Sean G, y'all. The Grim Reaper, I mean. She has some ties to the Grim Reaper. And they're saying that her name is... Wait a minute, y'all. Let me get it right. What is her name? Wait a minute. I gotta look it up real quick, y'all. What is this girl name? Lordy, lordy. Okay, her name is Just Fat, something like that, y'all. Okay, my hair done fell down. Her name is Just Fat. I don't know if it's JUSFAT. I don't know, did I name somebody Fat, or was their name already Fat? I don't know. Well, I know her name started with a J. They're saying just fat, something like that. If y'all know who she is, help me out because I got a little T on her, and she's tied to Mo3's security guard. Okay, the Grim Reaper. She's also tied to Rain Man, Mo3's manager. And I am hearing word on the street is there is some phone conversations of Just Fat and the Grim Reaper. And they're saying that, you know, they are behind the cover up of what happened to Mo3. So, word on the street, this is what I'm hearing. So, whoever Just Fat is, okay, I don't even know who she is or what. So, y'all know, somebody else probably know who she is. I am hearing, okay, that her and the Grim Reaper are in cahoots with what happened to Mo3 and helping cover it up. And they have phone conversations, the authorities, that they're under surveillance. This is what I'm hearing, y'all. Okay? This is all what I'm hearing. Alright? So, anybody that know who is Just Fat is, let me know, y'all, because I don't even know who she is, but I'm hearing the T on her. Okay, y'all? So, like I said, alleged. Okay? You hear things, and some be true, some don't be true. Okay? It's just like people saying somebody alive, somebody is taken out, somebody is still alive. Sometimes people tell you some stuff that's true, and sometimes they don't. Okay? And we got some haters out here that's trying to steer the truth into a whole nother direction. So, it is what it is. If I find out that something is a lie that I put out, y'all know I'm the first one to jump on here and be like, okay, correction, y'all. But until I get the solid proof that, you know, something I said is not true, then I'm not going to say correction, y'all. Okay, y'all? Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching. I got a part 3 coming to this. Okay, but I just wanted you all to know they're trying to study us. So if you want to bring your people back up from where they have been put, study the enemy. You study them instead of them study you. And like I said, these people love Greek mythology. And why are all our rappers ending up passing away with something to do with Greek mythology? Okay, if Rain Man was keeping up with everything that Mo3 was doing for somebody else, and they wanted to match Greek mythology to Mo3's life, all Rain Man had to say was keep up with all of Mo3 girls that Mo3 was dealing with. And then when he got to the female that had 2 sisters, there's your 3 sisters of Grey. You got 3 girls. She's tied to somebody that's tied to his ops. If you make it look like it's about him and his ops, then it takes the tension off of who really has this whole thing going in the first place. The label. Okay? If you think about what's going on with Soulja Boy right now, people are saying that Soulja Boy went to, you know, Memphis 2 days before and was in the ops neighborhood making deals with people and this and that. Think about this, y'all. Think about who would know about all this stuff. Who would know that this person is dumb enough to let somebody send them off to do this? Somebody that studied you. When the Piano Man studied our race, they studied all our rappers, not just 1, 2. They studied all the greats. They studied all of y'all. They know what y'all like. They know what y'all don't like, because y'all put all y'all business out there too. They know everything. So it's easy for them to put a play in motion. They knew that Mo3 weakness was females. They could get him by having this girl texting him, I miss you, like, trying to get him to come back to her house as soon as he came into town. If you got an inside guy that's on tour with you, number 7 and everything, he's keeping up with everything Mo3 is doing too. All his money he making, whatever stops he's making, whatever concerts he's making, what hotel he's sleeping in. Everywhere he goes, you got number 7. He's on tour with him. You got Dun. Okay? People were saying that, I'm trying to find out the information, but they were saying that Mo3 paid for Dun to get pay for his bond. It's either Mo3 paid for his bond or Rain Man paid for his bond. But either if Mo3 paid for it, they're saying that Rain Man told Mo3 to pay for his bond, or got him to the point where Mo3 would pay for his bond, or they are saying that Rain Man paid for his bond, and that either way it go, Dun has always been on Rain Man's side, allegedly. Okay, so it's a lot that's going on right now. It's going to take part 3 to get to, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to cut it off right here. This has been an hour and 16 minutes. I'm going to cut it off to this part 2. I'm going to have a part 3 of this, okay? But I want to say this as well. I do a monthly giveaway of $200. Only thing that I ask is you leave a comment so I can put your name in the grab bag. I ask also that you have Cash App so that I can pay you when you win $100, because I pick 2 people per month. And I also have another drawing that's coming up this month, that one of my subscribers, Fashion19, she's giving away an outfit to one of my subscribers. So only thing I ask is that you watch some of the commercials, y'all. Okay, try to watch a commercial or 2. I would appreciate it. It helps me pay you all your your gift, your reward for being a great subscriber. Okay, and appreciation of my subscribers. So only thing I ask is that you watch a couple of commercials or watch the video all the way through. That's it. Okay, y'all? So that puts you in the drawing. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And I will be coming back with part 3, y'all.